For centuries, human communities and nature have been shaping each other. Today, the greatest problems humanity faces are products of our own design: poverty, world hunger, climate change. Issues caused by us that can be solved by us with the appropriate level of collective action and political will. In the words of former UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, saving our planet, lifting people out of poverty, advancing economic growth, these are one and the same fight. We must connect the dots between climate change, water scarcity, energy shortages, global health, food security, and women's empowerment. Solutions to one problem must be solutions for all. With collective, coordinated action, climate change can be resolved. As students and researchers, we have a unique power to shape the future. We have a responsibility to ask for more from our institutions, from our leaders, and from our peers. By refusing to accept the destruction and inaction, we can create a new narrative of positive change and make room for genuine sustainability.
Climate change threatens communities on a big scale because, as people, we are kind of adjusted to the way the environment is at the moment. And people often say correctly that climate changed in the past, and it has changed in the past, but when climate changes, species, including people, need to do something to adapt to that. And often that's difficult because we've become very sort of attuned to the way things are, and the more that we develop as people, the more we build cities and infrastructure and certain farming methods, the more difficult it is for us to change all that.
The most obvious term that springs to mind as far as climate change is concerned is wicked problem. So from a politics perspective, we look at the difficulties with which we seek to overcome this major challenge, and as there is no single authority that helps us to enforce certain limits, we seek to explore all kinds of bottom-up and top-down ways and means to bring about a meaningful change that tackles that problem of climate change.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of starting to not hide away from the truth of climate change right now, more than ever before, and I think it's becoming an ever-pressing issue that has cascading impacts, not just on people in developing countries, but also for us in the Western world. And we're seeing that more and more through, for example, the waste that washes up on our beaches, or the sort of drastic climate changes or events that are happening.
Young people today will witness the worst effects of climate change. As leaders of the future, we can redefine our role on this planet and work for an alternative vision. We can use our voices to hold governments and institutions accountable. So, the question remains, do we choose to leave this planet better than we found it for generations to come? Or do we choose to sit and watch as the conditions supporting life as we know it are destroyed?